much easier with our Spearhead gardening shovel and spade. It's a customer favorite that you've loved, so if you own it already, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. But it's a unique design that makes it easier to shovel. And joining me is garden enthusiast Julian Matthew, and his father is the man behind the design. So welcome, Julian, into the show. Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, so why did your father create this?
Well, you know what? He was 85 years old when he first came up with this, and he got back from Florida from spending the winter in Florida, and he started to dig in his yard. He couldn't dig anymore. It was just too hard. He has two artificial knees, two artificial hips, and
that's Dad right there.
And
right?
that's my dad right there. And he just had a hard time. And he said, I'm gonna have to give up this gardening, or I'm gonna have to come up with a better way. So he says, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. He's a serial inventor. He's invented a lot of things, and he came up with this concept, and it worked like a charm. And everybody he lent it to wanted one also. So I said, you know what, maybe we have something here. Maybe this is something that people will really love to have.
Well, I know that you've been at the Philadelphia Flower Show, and it's been a hugely popular item at the shows and here at QVC. This is a totally unique design. I've never seen a shovel that looks like this.
Yes, and there's a reason for this. It's called the Spearhead Spade because of the way that it looks, right? It's pointed, and it's also sharpened from tip to tail. All right, it's got a nice bevel here. And now it's not as sharp as it, when you first get it, it's got a coating on it. So it doesn't look as sharp as it really is. You have to use it a few times and then you'll reveal that edge that's underneath here. But basically what makes it work is that you're able to concentrate all your weight on a single point, okay? So for a 100-pound woman, you're able to get 1,000 pounds per square inch.
So it's multiplying your digging power.
By up to 10 times. Okay. With a regular shovel, you know, regular shovels are 5 inches or more. With a 5-inch shovel, that same 100-pound woman is only getting 20 pounds per square inch. That's why she's jumping up and down to try to create more pressure.
And get into the ground.
Exactly.
Well, let's put it to work, Julian. And this has been, like I said, such a customer favorite. It's top rated, and you can see some of the reviews at the bottom of your screen.
Yes.
All right, so, I mean, this is some really tough soil. I mean, it's full of rocks.
Yes, and in New England and a lot of places around the country, there's a lot of rocks, right? So every shovelful you take, it's 2 or 3 rocks. But with a regular shovel, because it's so wide, you're spanning multiple rocks. You're going every direction, you're hitting different rocks, and you're not going anywhere. You're pushing the rocks into the ground rather than going through them. With this shovel, because it's shaped like a wedge or a spear, it's going between the rock. Any direction that I go, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go under, and you're gonna be able to get the rocks through. So we have to make this blade extra hard, extra thick to be able to do this and not damage it, right? I'm able to stand all my weight on that single point in a cement, and it's not going to damage this at all.
So it's hard on the soil, but easier on your body.
Oh, super easy on your body. And let's talk about that a little bit. You know, in tough conditions, whether you're digging in clay or you're dealing in rocky soil or you're dealing with lots of roots, you're going to be anchoring and pulling on this shovel. And the thing we don't want you to do is break the shovel. And so what we've done is we've made the socket longer than normal. So the reason that shovels break is because it's not supported for a long distance. Normal shovels stand right here. We made this 3 to 4 inches longer, double riveting it. So now the area that's most likely to break is supported by metal for a longer distance. In addition to that, this is called a pultruded fiberglass. Special kind of fiberglass that's designed to flex without breaking, okay? And inside
so it has a little give to it.
It has some give. And inside that fiberglass, we have a northern ash hardwood core. I don't know if you can see it in there, but anyways, it goes in here and it strengthens it here. So you have triple reinforcement and double reinforcement in here. Triple here and double here.
So when you take it to the rocks, it's not going to be a challenge to get through.
And the blade's extra hard and extra thick to be able to handle those rocky conditions without damaging it. It's going to stay sharp for a very long period of time. The other thing I want to show you is in situations where you have planted plants and some of the plants have died over the years and you had laid down weed block. Now, normally there's only 1 layer of weed block down, but I've put 2 layers here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this material with this shovel without getting down on my hands and knees and not even using my body weight, just my hands. I'm going to go through this like butter. So you would do an X like this and you'd plant your new plants. Or you dig the other plants out. So you can see it's going through 2 layers of weed block with ease. As you can see, I'm not even putting my weight behind it.
And that's because this is multiplying your kind of pressure and power.
Exactly.
So
So like all
less
your
force
weight
is
is on
necessary.
a single point. So a 100-pound woman gets 1,000 pounds per square inch. A 200-pound guy gets 2,000 pounds per square inch. But you're also, in the case of roots, let's say these were roots, okay? My fingers here. With normal blade, because it's that wide, you're gonna go across multiple roots, okay? All at once. And you're gonna jump up and down trying to cause that to go through. With this, we're gonna go between the roots, spread them. They're gonna be spread and sliced gradually, one at a time on each side.
As it goes up that
As it goes up the blade.
The edge.
So basically think about it as a double-edged knife shaped like a shovel that you could push into the ground with all your weight.
So it's going to penetrate those tougher conditions.
It's going to penetrate and slice its way through those conditions.
Well, I do want to remind you, this customer favorite is on easy pay this morning. So, you know what, we're planning our gardens now. 3 installments of $16.63. It's this unique design. You've never seen a shovel that looks like this, and you've never had a shovel that would perform so well. It's the Spearhead, and it's that gardening shovel and spade. It's hard on the soil, but a lot
easy
easier
on you.
Very good. Julian, thank you so much.